Welcome to this guide on the U-Substitution strategy for integration. This is one of the most powerful tools in calculus. By the end of this video, you will have a clear, systematic approach to choosing your U variable and finding do, allowing you to solve complex integrals with confidence. First, let's understand why we use this method. U-substitution is essentially the chain rule in reverse. When you differentiate a composite function, you use the chain rule. When you want to integrate that result to get back to the original function, you use U-substitution. The goal is simple. Transform a messy integral involving a composite function into a basic, standard integral that is easy to solve by changing the variable from x to u. To keep things organized, we will follow a 5-step system. First, we choose our u. Second, we differentiate u to find do. Third, we substitute these into the integral. Fourth, we perform the integration on the simpler function. And fifth, we return to our original variable, x. Let's break these down. Step 1 is the most critical. Choosing your u, you are looking for an inner function whose derivative is also present in the integral, somewhere outside. A good rule of thumb is to look inside grouping symbols. Look inside parentheses, under a square root, in the denominator of a fraction, or in the exponent of e, for example. If you have 2x times the quantity x squared plus 1 to the 4th power, x squared plus 1 is inside the parentheses, making it a perfect candidate for u. Once you have chosen u, step 2 is to find the differential, do. You do this by taking the derivative of your chosen u with respect to x. Importantly, do not forget to multiply by dx. We treat do and dx as algebraic objects that can be moved around. For our example where u equals x squared plus 1, the derivative is 2x, so do equals 2x dx. Step 3 is the substitution, or the swap. We replace the inner function with u, and we replace the remaining x terms and dx with do. The goal here is to completely eliminate the variable x from the integral. If there are any x's left over, the substitution is not complete. In our example, we swap 2x dx for do, and the parenthesis term becomes u to the 4th. Now we have a much simpler integral. Step 4 is to integrate using standard rules. The integral of u to the 4th is simply 1/5 u to the 5th, plus c. Finally, step 5 is to return to the original variable. Since the question was asked in terms of x, the answer must be in terms of x. We substitute x squared plus 1 back in place of u to get our final answer. Let's look at a trigonometric example. The integral of cosine of 7x here, the inner function is 7x, so, step 1, let u equal 7x. Step 2, find do. The derivative of 7x is 7, so do equals 7 dx. Notice we need to isolate dx to make the substitution clear, so we divide by 7. Step 3, substitute. We get the integral of cosine u times do over 7. We can pull the 1/7 out to the front. Step 4, integrate cosine to get sine. And step 5, put 7x back in. The result is 1/7 sine of 7x plus c. Sometimes the derivative you calculate doesn't match the integral exactly. Often, it differs by a constant number. For instance, if you have the integral of x times the quantity x squared plus 5 cubed, if u is x squared plus 5, then do is 2x dx. But our integral only has x dx. We are off by a factor of 2. This is easily fixed. We can divide our do equation by 2 to match what we have. So x dx is replaced by 1/2 do. The constants simply factor out. Be careful of these common pitfalls. First, missing variables. If your do requires an x but there isn't one outside the function, simple u substitution won't work. Second, never try to integrate while x and u are mixed together. You must fully switch to u before integrating. And third, choosing the wrong u don't just set u equal to x. That doesn't change anything. Look for the function inside the function. To wrap up, remember this checklist. 1. Identify the inner function u. 2. Calculate do and don't forget the dx. 3. Substitute to eliminate all x's. 4. Integrate with respect to u. And 5. Replace u with the original x term. With practice, you will start seeing these function derivative pairs instantly. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.